Hi, it is Tien again. Today I will show you the next step after the customer order check. You want to check out their order. See over here. After the user or customer click on the checkout button, they will go to this page, login page. If they are the old customer, they can log in by this page and put username and password and log on. After they log on, you will see the page show this page. This means their card number is 475, and that's it. And in the other case, they are the new user or new customer. They can log in. They can click on the register link, and they go to this page. However, because I think I'll show you before, is in this original tutorial they show us how to go online and create new user. Let me see where they are. But here, hopefully here, they go to online and they create a new users online. But in Spring we don't have it, so we have to create by ourselves. So I designed the new one for us. As in here, inside the instead of the shipping information is over here inside the order. Say inside the order. Let's see. Ooh, come on. Say inside the orders object. We have the order ID, address of the customer, order date, city, state, post, email, and total price of the card. So, and the user ID. The user ID is here will say who ordered this. However, in the order meaning, we can use the information of this order relate to the order ID, the user ID. This means the system will use those information as the shipping information, and the user ID is over here. I use it for login. Say username, login, and password for log on. So I create two. Look here, log in information and shipping of information. Say I separate it into and payment. In this tutorial we don't use the payment, but just look at over there. In some case we can use it for promotion. Alright, so in our case we don't have the user, right? Because I tested I create a new object right here. Okay, but I will show you right here, right now. Creating new orders and shipping information. Okay, this means like, okay, go back to here. The last time we stopped right here, right? So after we click on the checkout, let's go to login page. So for the login page, we have to work with the user controllers. Yeah, of course, user models. You always say user models, and as I told you at the beginning of the tutorial, we have two objects. One is user object, and the other is shipping information object, and that is orders object in our database. Alright, okay, so it means we have to work with two set of objects, user and orders. So we should have orders, models, alright, controllers. We just use the only controller is user controller, and for the view, see how many view we have. Okay, so I put here. Okay, add user JSP. Okay, that one. Alright, one JSP file, two models, and one controllers. Okay, first we have to take a look at the view first, right? So right here we need the username, password, confirm password. I'm warning you that I don't use this one. This one is used for validation. I push it back to validation tutorial. Okay, and it's easy. It just try to match password and confirm text box over here, and if they match, well, it going on. If they don't, it show the message over here, say your password and confirmation do not match each other. But in this tutorial, I don't use to confirm page. Okay, I mean confirm box. Take a look at the user object. What we have: user ID, username, password, first name and last name. And so it means we have to use this box too, first name box and last name box. Okay, so we use the 1, 2, 3, 4 fields for the user box, for the user object. First name, last name, username, and password. And how about user roles? User roles, right now we just work with the user roles over here. It's like we just put it in like for fill out the empty, fill out the blank, but we will use this one where inside the Spring Security tutorial. I promise I will work with those two. One is information validation and one for Spring Security. But right now, if I create a new user object, come on, if I put the user roles it too, it means normal user. Alright, it's clear, right? So, and what else we should have? One text box for address, city, state, postal code, country, phone, email address, and a promotion code. Actually, I don't use this one too. Alright, and take a look at the JSP. Those here, I want to use the somehow import this one, and the others is okay, right? I use this one because I want to use the user DAO. Not really. This means we don't have to use it. I use it for, sorry about that, I use that one for the order. Yeah, before I did start to do with the this tutorial, I have to create this project to take a look how it works, and I start to finish with this one. You know, it means I have to put this one 2 or 3 times before I create this tutorial. Okay. Let's see how it works then. Okay. Let's go on. This is the title of the page, the header of the page, right? And start from here. This is the errors for, okay, as I promised before, I use the user validation, information validation inside the login page over here. The error, I use this error to warning that if the user put the username in and that username exists already, they have to use the different username. Form method is post action is add user.html, different from previous, right? Because in this tutorial I show you how to use the JSP, not JSTL. See in this one, in the headers over here, we don't see anything like JSTL. Okay, what else? I'm afraid that we will have more. Okay, so let's see how it's happened then. I think we will have error when we compile or when we run this page, because we don't have beans inside this in this JSP file. So let's see what will happen then. Okay, the action is go to add user.html, and the ID for this form is add user form. The field set, I have two field set, right? One is for user login and one for shipping information, but I use username, password, first name and last name for my user object. So right here, field set, legend, just the name of the field set, label for the text field. Let's see the text field. Text field, I use label, username label for the text field, username over here. Alright, keep going. This one is for the password, and this one for the confirm. Once again, I don't use this one. We use this one for data validation. The second field set, they are just text field, so they should be same format, same structure, same everything, just different name and different data. Alright, hopefully it's help. So first name, last name, address, city, state, country, phone, email, so, and payment is not a payment, it should be let's see. Okay, I use payment and promotion code. Okay, we have the same, don't worry. So this is the third field set for promotion code. Okay, and the last one, I want to comment out this one because this one is for the last tutorial. And the submit button. Okay, type the submit button, ID is submit and value create. Okay, we done with the view. This is for the controller. Of course, we have get. That's it. It's not complicated like we use with the JSTL, right? Controller, when we create new controllers, is not different from the others. It's not different from the others. So hopefully get that's all for the get. We still have request mapping, value is add user, method is get, and model, say this one different. The return is model and view, name of method, and HTTP servlet request, and the name of the servlet is request, and return the user, add user. So over here is the name of the JSP. Okay, and user models is the name of the model we create over here, user model. Okay, don't be messed up. and this one should have the same name with this, and don't forget the code sign over here. For okay, and one more thing we have to remember. Let me get this one. Let me get this one. Get this one back. I want to get this one back. A user auto. Okay. Class is what? Okay. Go back to user JSP. We have to declare a beans because we use that bean. We always use beans for JSP. So in this one we use the user model bean. So we have to create a beans. This one we create a beans. User model beans. Alright, and one more time inside the controllers over here, user models, copy and go to user models over here. I have to do this because we have to make sure the beans over here, we use the same beans. Copy and for okay, it means we're done with the get, and for the post, okay, I have to make sure they match. For user post, request mapping, it's the same. The request method is post. That's it. The return type is model and view. That is for sublet, and we want this one for the error. Remember, as I told you that I use this one to take care of the existing user username. We still have the model map, and of course we cannot miss this one, sublet. Alright, because okay, going on, because we want to get information like username, password, first name and last name, right? And user roles, as I told you, I always use the user roles too, because that is for the user, the normal user. This means the customer. They cannot be the admin. Alright, so it means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 information for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the sixth one is over here. The database will create for you. It's just increase one after increase after we create a new user object. Alright, we have to get information. They are four over here: username, password, first name, last name. They are string, and the user should be 2, should be integer. Okay, we get information of the username from this one. This command we use to get the information of the username from the view. Where's the view here? Username. Input type is text. The name is text username. The ID over here, we can use it on for JavaScript or jQuery or something else. But when we work with the controller, we should have the name of the text box. Alright, so we get information from the text box with the name of text box. Controllers, we request get parameters text username, copy. Alright, they should match. Okay, so we have to do the same with the password, first name and last name, and we have user roles already. Alright, so this time we have information of the new object already, right? So it's time we have to create a new user object right here. Alright, new user object, and we put information of the new object, user object in, put information in. Set first name right here, set first name from here, first name from here, and we set the last name from here, set the password from here, username from here, and user roles. User roles is 2, but again, when we put the user roles in number 2 is not right, because we have the user roles object, right? So we have to use the user roles model. By user roles by user role ID over here, it should be inside the user role model. That's the reason why we use this user role models, and I put the my user roles over here. This is number 2, put here, and it will go to the database and get this object and put in here, and that's it. We have the whole set of the the user object, and right now we have to call the user model and create a new the new object, user models. Alright, as usual, we use this method, pass it a new user into the database. Alright, next we have to create the order object. Is orders object, right? Order object is the same meaning with shipping information. Take a look at the orders information, what we should have. User ID we don't count, because when we create a new one, the database will create for us, don't worry. Alright, address, we should have address, order date, city, state, postal code, country, phone, email, the total the total money that we have to pay, the user should pay, and user ID. The user ID is doesn't mean so over here you see the ID, but in our code it should be the user object with that ID. Again, we have to prepare information string. Right here I go step by step, and for explain how it works. So over here I cut the one step to go directly. Like I create a new object, I create a new variable, is a string used to store the address information, and request parameter text address, where I get it from the user page. First name address here. See, the name is text address, and I get it. It's the same with the city, state, postal code, text, country, phone, email. And today, because when they create the information for today, right, it's right now, it's create, so it's mean today. So I create in a new variable, type it date, and it's meant today, and double total. It should be total is 0, but it should be the total. It should go to what, shopping cart models, and get the total. We did before, right? Excuse me. It should go to shopping cart models and get the current. Anyway, or alright, I don't want to waste the time, but you have to take a look at the previous tutorial and get the total money in the cart, right, and put it here. Alright, now is the time to put the information in the new orders. So I create the new orders over here, the new orders object, and put information in address, city, state. We use the set function. Postal country, phone, email. Today is mean the order date. All right, total. Again, we have to get information from the total in the cart and put it in here. You should set over here, and my user. Say I told you guys is not the ID. You set the user ID is not the ID. It should be the whole user object, and where we just create here, right? Create new user ID, the new user object, and we put it in here. It should be good. And again, like the orders, we are creating a function inside the orders model. And create the new create function to create the new orders. Alright, so that hopefully that's it. Alright, So and return to the store index. This means after we do everything already, we have after we create successfully, we go to the store index with the user models, beans we use beans, and this one, and else it means I have over here I use if check user my username. Okay, they want to create a username with this, right? I have to check it. Check username by that username, and where is check username? Over here. That's easy. The return is Boolean type, and I create variable result, and default is true. I go I go find all the user models, file user, this one. Okay, I create. Hopefully you guys familiar with this one because show you guys already how to create functions inside the models. I find all the users, and I use the for each loop to find all user. If my check users over here, I have to check the check user with username if it's equal to the pass username. Pass username is the username that the user want to create. Username, I put it username is over here, and pass username. This means the username the user want to create. If they equal, this means false. False means if they match, the result will be false. It means that user exists already, so don't use it. It's true. It's true. If the condition is true, this means that user is open. We can the current user can create a new user object with that user ID, with that username. Alright, if it's not, we have to put in error. See the errors over here. The error right here, it will say please use another username. This username has been in use, and of course we have to return models in view and go back to add user page, and we use the user beans because it's over here. If success, go to store index page. If not, go back to the add user page. Alright, that's it for everything, and now is the moment we start. Let's see. I'm not sure because I changed a little bit. See how it happened then. Alright, for example, go to the store, you have to add one and checkout. In this case we don't have the login page. Okay, because we don't have a login page, we have to register and register. We have put the username is in user name. I put everything in username. I put the password is in password. You cannot see it because for the password over here, instead of we say it type it text, we have to put type is password. Alright, so it's become dot 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 for you. So in password, okay, and the first name is Tin, last name is Tin Test, because I think I have the order inside the database already. Tin Test, address city, city, state, test state, passport. I will say 1 2 3 4 5. Country, USA. Okay, I use USA, and phone is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Email, my email yahoo.gmail.com. Is that okay? Promotion code, okay, again I don't use it. And create, please. Whoa. Alright, it's mean we good. Go to the database and see how we have to take a look at two places. One is user. Alright, the new one, the new one is user. Let's see. Okay, test user. Oh, no. Tin usernames over here. Alright, and password is Tin password. First name is Tin Test, last name is Tin Test, and user 2. Alright, this means for the user is good. For the orders, address test, to date, right? City, state, passport, country, phone, email. Ooh, right, we are good. Total 0. The user ID, the new user ID is 5050, and take a look at the users over here. User ID is 5050 is this one we just create. Wow. Oh, right. So it means we have user already, so we good to check out, right? So go to the store and add. We have 2, and we have checkout. We put in what? I'm sorry, I didn't remember. Tin username and Tin password. Tin username and Tin password. I do this because I want you guys to see it. If you guys want to hide this one, you have to say text box is password, login, everything fine. And here, this one, our orders, the order number is over here is the card number. It's a card numbers, not the orders number. Okay, the card numbers we create from previous tutorial. Okay, so it means we good with create register page. For the next page you just saw, we haven't finished yet. I save it for the next tutorial. Hopefully from now you guys can create a new users and orders information. Alright, thank you for your patience and see you next time.